Hello, and welcome to another reflection line video. Before we jump to the test, relax your mind. Take a deep breath. And now, imagine. You are collecting figurines of devils. You have always dreamed about visiting the Museum of Devils in Kaunas. Destiny has intervened and you are about to realize your dream. Your flight is making an unscheduled stop in Kaunas. According to the announcement, you have about 5 extra hours before your next flight. You are worrying that you won't have enough time to see the whole exposition. The next flight will be in 2 days. Tomorrow is your wife's birthday, and you should not miss it. Your wife would be very hurt and angry. What will you do? Number 1, you will visit the museum and keep your eye on the clock. Number 2, you will not risk missing the flight. Number 3, you will stay in Kaunas for 2 days more and visit the museum. You will tell your wife that there were no flights within the 2 days. Number 4, you will call your wife and try to explain the situation. Before going to the results, here is what you can think about. Perception of time depends on subjective reasons. For example, if you are bored or in a negative mood, time crawls. On the other hand, a good temper and positive emotions makes time fly. This phenomenon has to be taken into account while making plans for forthcoming activities. You must set aside more time for interesting and breathtaking events. Remember that, in reality, the choice is not limited to variants, options, or typical spheres of life as it appears in our tests. It is multidimensional and diverse. If you choose to visit the museum and keep your eye on the clock, you would like to have the time for anything in your life and do everything by yourself. Sure, you may be late. You may also do remarkable things. If you choose to not risk missing the flight, you are pedantic and restless, and you often ignore your wishes and hobbies. Your communication skills are on target, but you don't always feel comfortable with what you are communicating. If you choose to stay in Kaunas for 2 days more and visit the museum, and tell your wife there were no flights within the 2 days, your interests and hobbies are so important to you that you are willing to hide them from relatives and friends. You should ask yourself why. If you choose to call your wife and try to explain the situation, you are ready to be open-minded in your interactions with the people around you. Such a position is helpful in building sincere and warm relationships with other people. If you want more tests like this, you can buy our book, Imagine You Are: Personality Tests with Moral and Ethical Dilemmas. The link will be in the description. Want more videos like this? Like our video and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tell us everything you think in the comments below. See you beyond the reflection line.